God damn it, I need an intro. Alright guys, in all seriousness, today we're making tuna pasta with some nice cheese, some bell peppers. This is a very tasty meal. I make it pretty much every day. This is some simple shit that anyone can make. You don't have to be a chef. So let's begin. Alright guys, I'm going to make a large amount because I only eat 2 to 3 meals a day, so they're pretty big. If you don't want to use 3 cans of tuna or 100 grams of pasta, then no worries, just make it how you want to make it. But I'm going to put the macros for what I've used and yeah, show you the end result. First ingredient is some spaghetti. Second ingredient is some tuna chunks. Third ingredient is some lait de mama light, 50% less fat than cheddar, free grazing promise, 8 slices serving suggestion cheese. Now for the sauce, we're making our own sauce. This is just chunky chopped tomatoes. I'm going to use an entire can. If you want to save time, you can just buy a pre-bought sauce like this. This is Dolmio low-fat sauce for bolognese. I'll just use it for whatever I want, to be honest. The macros are pretty decent. So, one serving is 43 calories. This entire jar is only 160 calories, so if you want to use half at a time, that's only, 80 calories. So, and your tomato puree, which is just to make the sauce thick. So you're not drinking some soup. Next, you're going to need broccoli. Get the fuck out of it. You're going to need bell peppers. This is a nice, clean, no skid marks, butt looking orange bell pepper from Sainsbury's. That's alright. Alright, first things first, we're going to boil the kettle. Take your pasta or your spaghetti. Now you're just going to break it in half, drop it in there, over the hob, open the fire. Okay, so that's part 1 of this meal done. The next part is the sauce. So we're going to cut the top off. Now we're going to cut this white part in the middle off. You go 1, 2, you just break all the bridges, you see them? It just holds it up. Put it to the side. Now I'm going to cut this 4 ways. 1, 2, 3 ways, whatever. Now you just want to cut them into tiny squares. Tiny little things, whatever. The smaller the better, in my opinion, because it mixes well with the pasta. Okay, so this is going in the bin. Now, also, you don't want to waste this part of the pepper. See how there's 4 pieces of pepper still attached, so we're going to cut it off. Really, you should just be left with the actual pepper, the handle. Handle? I don't know. Looks like a door handle. Pew pew pew. Gonna fry that away. Alright, bell peppers are all chopped up. Now we're going to add in the sauce, the puree, peppers and the seasoning. I've got my can here. Now I'm not weighing it out because I'm using the whole can. So I'm just going to drop it all in. Oh, the same, not bad. Alright. Entire can is gone. Time to add in some puree, like I showed you guys earlier on. This is just to make it thick, so the sauce isn't just runny, if you may. I think a bit more should be good. So there's a puree I just put in. Now I'm going to put in the bell peppers. Now to season it, I usually use some form of salt. Usually it'll be pink salt, but I haven't got that today. Or it would be onion salt either. But I've got regular fine sea salt here, so I'm going to go with that. And don't be afraid to put in a decent amount. It is going to be quite thick, and it will look like you're putting a lot, but it's all going to get mixed in. And it's quite dense, so that'll be enough for now. But don't put too much. You can always try and add while it's cooking. Now some black pepper. I have literally no seasonings at all. My garlic's run out, my onions run out. So what I'm going to put is one ingredient, one weird trick to lose belly fat. One secret ingredient to make this taste nice. Now I used to make this a long time ago. I used to add salt because I like the sauce being a little bit sweet, but you know, calories, health, etc, etc. So what I use is stevia. Is it stevia? Yeah, stevia from bulk powders. Now you only need to put in a tiny bit because it's very strong. It's going to make the sauce real nice and sweet. Alright, stevia's in. Now we're just going to give it all a big mix. Lid on. Now it's going to boil. It's already starting to boil, so we'll do that for like a minute or two. Then we'll put it on low heat for it to simmer. And now we're going to check on the pesto. Tomato sauce, well, that's fine. Going to give it a little mix so it doesn't stick to the hob, to the fucking pan. Just going to take one out. It's hot. Alright, to know if your pasta is cooked or not, you can just cut it open and check the middle. You can't really see here, it's not focusing properly. But if there's white in your pasta, it's not cooked. If there's no white, and you can just eat it and it's soft, so that's cooked. Alright, we're going to empty out. Mix it around, give it a little shake. Get rid of as much water as possible. Put it back in. Pasta is done, now we're just waiting for the sauce to cook. Now while the sauce is cooking, I'm just going to wash this because why not? The sauce has come to a boil, as you can see. You zoom out all that steam. I'm going to give it another mix. Needs more salt and pepper. Let's go ahead and add in some more salt and pepper. And yes, I'm using a spatula so I don't scratch the pan, and so I can easily remove all the sauce once I'm finished. Okay, life update. Pasta's cooked, sauce is on a boil. Sauce is simmering, so it's on low heat. Now we're gonna get the tuna ready, the cheese ready, and we're gonna mix it all in. So let's do that. And like I said, I'm using 3 cans of tuna. It's a lot, but I have no chicken today, so I need to get my protein intake somehow. I think 1 can of tuna or 2 is enough, but you gotta do what you gotta do. our drained pasta. It's getting kind of dry now. We have a cooked sauce, our homemade sauce. And we have our tuna and cheese, so this is the fun part. First we're going to put all this sauce in here. Yeah, look at that. So that's what the spatula is for, to clean everything out. No sauce left behind. Alright. Next we have our tuna cans. Now we're going to throw in some protein cheese, as I like to call it, because one slice only has 50 calories, 6 grams of protein, so not bad. Not bad at all. You're just going to fold it like this, like you're about to make some origami. Fold it and then you just break it into many pieces. Fold it and break it. Guys, look at that. Ooh. Alright, let's give it a try. Oh, look at that. In case you couldn't tell how good it was, I'll show you again. No, but seriously guys, even though I did use 3 kinds of tuna, this actually tastes amazing. The bell peppers are nice and soft, they have a little crunch to it, the cheese is nice and melted, the pasta is cooked, the sauce tastes nice. It is a very large meal, because I only eat 2 to 3 times a day, so it's perfect for me. High in protein, high in carbs, slightly high in fats, but that's okay. And yeah, I'm going to put in macros now, and if you want to use your own ingredients or your own amounts, you can always use MyFitnessPal to track how much you want to eat. And yeah, I might make a full day of eating very soon, just because people want to know what I eat to make these gains. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.